So ultimately, why I stopped playing 2K was because it just gets unfun after a while. Like once you hit like midway to gold play and you might start playing some purples, it just becomes so unfun because you just play the same thing over and over and over. I understand from a more competitive standpoint, the game is probably more fun, but for me on a casual level, I just was not having that much fun, which is ultimately why I will not be buying any more NBA 2K games going forward. And the number one thing that really made me do this is the fact that defense is so inconsistent. And for me, I feel like my favorite part of the game is defense and stopping people from scoring. So when I feel like I'm not getting rewarded because somebody hits a 65% contested on me, like I just don't like it's not as fun. It has nothing to do with the pure green window. It's more to do with how the way defense is registered in the game and how the contest system is built in the first place. Because even when, creators last year had early access and they was posting gameplay and people were concerned about the contest system. And fast forward to the game and I got niggas fading from three hitting 65% contested on me. And I'm doing everything I can by staying on him and jumping, and he's still just fading, hitting these reds. So it's like ultimately that makes the game unfun to me. So yeah, that's point one. Just lack of defense. And reason number two that I quit is because how the devs choose to go about balancing the game. Like when they did the thing with steals where, basically they wanted to improve blitz steals because people weren't getting the blitz steals that they rightfully deserved. And once again, that just goes back to a video I made before the game even dropped about how 2K has problems where they overtune things or undertune things. And I feel like the Blitz Steals update is the perfect example because they made it to where if you dribbled into somebody, that you would lose the ball. And that's not a problem because I always approve of skill gaps being in the game. And I feel like that would have separated a lot of people that was just getting away with these moves that allows you to ghost through people's body and put the ball through people's bodies. But where I have to draw the line is at the fact that, if we get bumped, we have canned animations in the game that naturally, like, the guy is going to do something where the ball touches him. And there's nothing we could do to stop that. And people would be like, well, you're dribbling right into him. It's like, okay, well, he bumped me. So what can I really do while said bump animation that is canned is being played out and this guy might run into the ball? Point being, there's not much that we can really do about situations like that, yet you will have people screaming from the mountaintops that you are just not skillful. Where it's more so a limit in 2K system for us to just not be able to control our player through the bumps, maybe disengage by pulling back on the left stick. And I understand if you do that, it's like, bro, once again, you might get one of these weird fluky animations where the guy might try to do an escape dribble because you can dribble with the left stick as well as the right stick. So just seeing the gaslighting that goes on for people to cape for 2K, which is a fucking multi-billion-dollar corporation, which I don't get why you would want to cape for somebody like that when you should demand a better product. And 2K has the resources to make a better basketball game. But nonetheless, my final reason for why I ultimately quit 2K is I'm tired of the microtransactions. Like, I'm just tired of having to spend $50 to $100 to either max my build out or just make him playable so I can grind the rest of the way. I just feel like it's a tired method at this point for me. I'm tired of grinding. I don't know how much you guys spend on 2K a year, but like I only make approximately 3 or 4 builds, so that caps me out at maybe like $200 to $300 because there's no way that I'm just gonna keep dumping money into 2K every single year just to sit up in here and complain and bitch about a game that I chose to spend money on and play. That's why ultimately I'm done like wishing the game would get better. I'm done reminiscing about 2K16 and thinking that 2K could get back to that someday, which is not like they can't. They could always make a game just like they did 2K26. Like this game reminds me of 2K19 through and through, but a more expansive version, because there is like a lot of different styles that you can use that I see online, but people just choose to run the small guard or tall guard with a either big ass center that just camps the paint, or a fucking hybrid do it all 6'9" center. So yeah, ultimately this is why I chose to stop playing NBA 2K26 and any 2K moving forward. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Have a good day, stay blessed, stay prayed up, and I'm out.
Checks and goes, man, set in the trend. Checks and goes, man, to